Hot, hot, hot. Oh, hi. This isn't very good tea and it's hot. I don't know why I'm drinking it. Anyway. Good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, both Sniders, in-betweens, and outsiders. Welcome to the show. It is Monday night tea time with the Bard. I have just finished shot 6, so that's 5 full weeks on tea. And I am not wearing an actual shirt. This is my compression shirt and, of course, my Bard robe. The reason that I did this, aside from not actually wanting to put on a shirt after I put on my compression shirt, is because I'm getting a little less body dysphoria, which is nice. My thighs are starting to tighten up, and they're one of the things that I, hated most about myself. Ugh. I know thigh dysphoria is pretty common, which is not a good thing, but, I'm glad I wasn't the only one feeling it, because I absolutely hate my thighs. However, they are starting to tighten up. The muscle that is there is, I wouldn't say it's gotten bigger, I would just say, there's less fat over that muscle. So now I can, feel it when I run across the top of my leg like this. Part, as I understand, of that redistribution of fat, though, is that it's supposed to go to the belly. But I don't feel that dysphoric about my belly either, or even that displeased. It's neither a gender dysphoria nor a personal, dislike of the weight that I have in my belly. I think I've only gained 3 pounds since starting testosterone, and that's probably just because now I have more initiative to actually go make food. I don't think I'm hungrier. I'm the kind of person who I can go without eating, but the moment you put food in front of me, I, scarf it all down. So I appear to be more capable of following through with the initiative of making food, so I've eaten more. I don't exercise. I think I walked my sister's dog once in the past, 3 weeks. That's been it. So, I don't exercise, but areas on my body where I think muscle is supposed to show up, the muscles in my arms, starting to do that thing where there's, that little angle there. That's far more common when you're not flexing on, masculine muscle. When you don't flex, there's that little angle. That could all be in my head, of course. But I just feel less dysphoric about, my muscles and how they're showing themselves in my body. Let me see, what else? I was shedding like crazy the past 2 days, losing just, a lot of hair. And I don't feel very stressed out, so I would assume that it might be the start of, hair loss. What I didn't mention was when I was in Virginia visiting with my family, my mom goes, "You're losing your hair." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks, Mom." No, that's actually a compliment. I don't think she realizes that that's one of the things that testosterone will do. That could also have been in her head, because my mom is super, hyper aware of people's hairlines. But I definitely felt through last week I've been losing a lot. Over the course of this last week, I had some noticeable vocal breaks. My voice broke a couple times. When I woke up this morning, my post wake up voice was deeper than usual. That was nice to hear. But I haven't noticed any chronic soreness in my throat or anything. I feel like it's dropping, but so minutely. What else? Yeah, I think the only other thing I had to mention was related to the vocal breaks is that I can feel when I go into a higher register, I can really feel that fault line where if I were to try and hit a note right there, my voice would break. But a lot of songs that I sing don't have a note right on that fault line. But I can feel the approaching of a break, which is really, really cool, because it was not that low in my range. It was far higher that my voice would break because I'm not a soprano. So yeah, I think I can just, once my nose stops hating me, I can go to, singing, and then, I'll let you guys go, and I'll go and make better tea and drink that instead. I don't know, I also did want to briefly mention, because I don't know how much of this is, because I'm doing this, of course, to, keep an eye on my voice and how it shifts and any physical changes that are visible on camera. I don't know how much of this is to be, to assist other people who are transitioning, because, when I came to terms with being trans, it was, like 11 years ago, and there was a lot less a lot less awareness, a lot fewer YouTubers talking about it. So like I am for sure not your first stop, nor like your one stop for like learning about transition if you're discovering yourself. So I don't know how much of this should be like assisting the rest of the community and the baby trans, as I believe they are called, the baby trans. But I was just thinking, because I'm wearing my compression shirt, going through TSA, because I was in Virginia a few weeks ago. Going through TSA as a trans person is the most fucking frustrating thing on the planet. I was able to get, like, my needles through easily, and I, like, packed a billion things to be prepared to be like, these are totally, I have these for reasons, medical reasons. And really all I said was, like, I have needles in there, does that need anything? No, just send it through. Okay. However, when you go through those things where you stand there and it scans you, I always walk through, I tell them as I'm walking through, maybe I shouldn't, I go, my chest is gonna ping, just so you know, because as you can see, I am double binding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not double bind. I do. Don't do that. My ribs are warped. Don't do that. But I'm unfortunately extremely busty, so I have to. Otherwise, I'm nowhere near flat. The way there, I did have to stand and wait, and luckily I was traveling with my sister, so she, like, collected all my bags and stuff. But, yeah, if you're having an issue with that, if you're doing, like, a real tight bind like me, what I did was unbound this, because what they always get upset about is this. How it catches like that. I unbound it and I, like, laid it flat. And then I pushed my chest up so that it looked like boobs, so when I went through the scanner, it would just look like regular boobs. As dysphoric as it is, it's a lot easier to just walk through the scanner and have them be like, okay, carry on your way, than it is to have a flat chest, feel really confident, and then walk through and be like, oh, ma'am, can you step aside? We have to call 2 female officers. We're going to pull you in a side room and have you take off your shirt so that everyone else feels comfortable, even though you've clarified you're wearing an undershirt. I get it. I get that they have to be careful. But, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. And it's Monday night tea time with the Bard. It's the only time that I'll sit down and actually do that. So, just so you know, that's an option. That being said, I've talked too much. Let's sing now. It's fucking terrible. Okay. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks and rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth, I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy, that's all I want. So nasally clogged right now. That was Green by Cavetown. Second song is by me. I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face. But I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. And I'm so sorry, I can't be somebody you wanted. I'm so sorry that I have to be me. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. Speaking of the phases of the moon, though, guys, happy October. We've got 2 full moons this month. If you missed the first one, I'm sorry, that was on the first of the month. But this Halloween is going to be our second full moon of October. Second full moon in the same month, during the month of October. So, for those of you who are a little bit witchy, may all of your witchy magics be doubly powerful under the light of our double full moons. For those of you who just like the night sky, keep an eye out. It's very, very pretty, very bright. For those of you who don't care, have a lovely week anyway. I'll see you guys again on Monday. This took forever to record. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.